Welcome back to the channel, folks. You're here for fun, and I'm Justin. And we're all here just in for fun. Today, as promised, we have the 7.5 Clinton. This outboard is fairly unique for many reasons, and we're going to start going through those. A good friend of mine just dropped it off. It had been sitting in his garage for many years and hadn't been used. He did have it running probably 20 years ago, and so it's just been sitting in his garage getting kicked around. He said he'd give it to somebody to use or do something with, and here we are. We're making a video with it. I find it very unique because this is an air-cooled engine. Doesn't require water. There's no impeller or water pump or anything like that. It's an air-cooled engine, so that makes it fairly unique. I like the colors. Maybe we should have done this one in June for some of you June going folks. But oh well, we got it in today. This has been on the roster since the beginning. I just couldn't make it happen right away. So we'll talk a little bit about our lubricants and cleaner today. This isn't a sponsor. I do this for fun, just for my good buddy Mark Cameron. He owns a company called Geneva Products, and these are only a couple of his products. You guys have seen my cherry nut buster before. Smells amazing. As soon as you pull it out, bolts start walking themselves out. Great stuff. And you haven't seen this. This is amazing. All-purpose cleaner, world's finest glass cleaner. If Amazing can't clean it, it must not be dirty. Good stuff. All right, Geneva Products. Look them up, good stuff. I love it. We're gonna use this today, again, of course. See if we can pop this hood up off here. There she comes. We'll set this right there. And you ready to sensitize your what is it called? Your nose.
Nostril.
It's no. There's another word for it. The medical phrase for it. It's a sensory. I don't know. I can't remember. This stuff smells really strong. When I use it, the whole shop smells like cherries, like there's a cherry masher in here. Like we're making cherry wine or something. We're going to get all these lubed up nicely. Hopefully they come out for us. Alright, let me bring you guys in for a little look. I'll steal the camera from Kayla here. And we're going to come in for a little look-see-poo. Like I said, this is air-cooled. You can see there's shrouding around it. Something I found to be really unique is it appears to be the original spark plug in there. Unless this was repainted at one time, which I highly doubt. I do believe that's the original spark plug in it. So, let's get you guys in here and let you have a look. See if we can get a tag number here too. In a second. Let's get you in here and have a look at that carburetor. It's not good, guys. It's not good. But we're going to try and bring this thing back around, fire it up, get it running. It does pull over, so we'll try to get it up and running here, hopefully. What do we have for tags? I see the starter tag is a little, it needs some glue. That's all. Just some, yeah, that'll be fine. What's this say? Okay. Do we have a tag on this thing anywhere? No, I don't see anything. Here's some information from the front. All right. that's it for your close-up for now. I'm going to hand you back to Kayla here. And we'll get after it. Start taking this thing apart. I think we're just going to start with the basics here and get this recoil off of there. Oops. Yes, I know there are easier ways doing that. Perfect. I don't know where the handle went. That's gone forever. Hit the floor, never to be seen again. You know how that works. And we just got some flatheads here. Let's see how tight they are. Oh, they're tight. Tight enough. I don't know. This is probably, I'm sure this recoil's been off of here. That one had a nice crack. Sure this has been off of here before. Not in the last 30 years. Alright, she came right up off of there. Not too bad. Looks okay. We're not going to monkey around with that too much. I'll just throw some lube in there when we're done. Let's pull this top cover off. Ooh. 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 All right. Let's get the little trick shot out. Ooh. Let's move on. We'll come back to that one. We'll put some more cherry nut buster on it. Maybe I missed this one. You know, I probably missed it. That's all. Nope, I think the mice piss has got it locked up. That, you know, them daggum mice, they just get into everything. Tear it all up. I think I do have a pound hammer if we have to get there. You know what? I'm going to heat it up a little bit. That makes a difference. It does not. Okay. We are going to have to take a little break. I got to gather up a pound hammer and get this taken care of. We'll see you folks in just a minute. All right, we're back, folks. That was a bit of a fight. You know, that mouse urine, it's very toxic, gets in there on this aluminum and it corrodes it up bad. Unfortunately, I broke the entire lobe off of right here, but I was able to get this one and this one and this one loose. So we're good to go to get this top recoil shroud off of here. Yeah, that was a fight. We tried the vice grips first, and we ended up with the hammer driver. There we are. It's, you know, nothing fancy. Oh. Come on in and get some of that. Stick your nose right in there. Gotta love these critters, man. They are my favorite.
Go.
All right, it's eviction time. Did you guys get your notice? Oh, you didn't check the mail? Oh, that's just too bad. Sorry, folks.
Okay.
Oh. That was disgusting! Oh. Well, I think I put the mask on a little late. I'm definitely dying of whatever that Honchus virus is. For sure. Alright, well, now it's cleaned up. We can let this air out a little bit and get back at it.
Go.
Alright, now that all that nastiness is over with, and I'm dying of ponchoviruses, whatever kind of, well, diseases you get from mouse urine. That's great. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and pull the spark plug out and take a look inside in that cylinder and see what it looks like. Let's have a little look-see. I'm going to try not to damage the spark plug up and rub that paint off because I want to keep it and reuse it. It's not bad. It's a little wet. Looks like there was definitely oil in it. I think I did pull this already and put oil in it when I first got it, so. But you can see that paint. That looks original to me. What do you guys think? Let me know. Yeah, let's have a little look in there. Yeah, come on in. Okay, she moves up and down nicely. Our sidewalls look pretty good. There is a lot of carbon deposits on that piston there. Looks like there might be a ring line from where it sat. It doesn't look bad. There is a little up and down scoring there on the intake side by the looks of it. But it doesn't look bad. This certainly looks runnable. Rod sounds fine. Bearings sound fine. Everything seems good there, but there is a lot of carbon on that piston. So if we do get it running, I'll run some seafoam through it, clean that up. Yeah. That's just a little... Yep, everything looks good in there, guys. All right, moving on. Let's go ahead and get this cowling out of the way so that we can get to this carburetor. We got these knobs. I already loosened these up off camera just because we didn't want the hassle. Try to keep them in order. I got pictures of it so I can go back and look, of course. Take this kill switch off. Maybe. What's that about? Yeah, I'm not real sure what's going on with this. Ah, I see what's going on. Okay, well, my kill switch is gonna have to be replaced. She's bad. And that nut is stuck. Yeah, she ain't gonna come off of there very easily, so alright, after another battle, this kill switch was bad. The stud was spinning inside the switch itself and the nut wouldn't come off. Finally, it just broke. So, yeah. We'll throw a new kill switch on there when we put it all back together. And for now, let's take and get this off of here. Okay, what's holding this up now? Nothing's holding this up. Here, we'll make sure we know where all the bolts go. Alright, now we can get over to the business end. Let's turn her over here and look at how nasty all of that is. That's pretty gross. Let's see, does she even... Okay, yeah, no, she doesn't, she don't do nothing. It don't do nothing. Alright, let's just start popping like lines and stuff off, I guess. Huh? Coming at you. Or not. Oh yeah, we are. Okay. Okay, this one from the bottom of the pump comes over here to the crankcase, I guess. Yeah, must be a crankcase ventilation. This is our fuel in here. And it must go directly into the carburetor from the pump, which is interesting. Can't say I've seen that before. Oh, you know what? We're gonna cut that line because I don't want to break this stuff. We're just gonna cut the line and we can come back later that take care of. Let's go ahead and spray everything down. Everything's going to go through the ultrasonic cleaner, so everything bathed up. Woo, it's smelling good in here now. That's that cherry nut buster. That's right. The good stuff. If you ain't got cherry nut buster in your shop, you ain't working on old stuff. Anyways, Allen wrench. An Allen wrench. Nobody likes no stinking Allen wrenches. Ooh, lucky guess right off the get. Oh, them came. Okay. Alright, let's see. I am not going to take them off though. It doesn't look like I have to. But I'm glad to know they broke loose. Okay. We'll do that on the bench later. Oh, well, it looks like a 3/8, I suppose, wrench. Take these two bolts off. I lied. Looks more like a 7/16. Yeah, see, I knew it was 7/16 the whole time. I was just seeing if you guys were paying attention. Yeah, see? Oh, I think I just got mouse smudge in my fingernails. Oh, I love it. Surprisingly, these nuts are coming off nicely. Oh, this thing is gross. I don't do well. I got a pretty weak stomach when it comes to gross things like mouse piss and funny smells and people spitting and hocking loogies and stuff like that. Just grosses me out, and I haven't got much of a stomach for it. So I'm doing my best, fellas. You ready for the big reveal? Oh my God. Ah! There, that's just. Oh, hey, look. I found the bits. The broken bits. Yeah, she was not coming loose. She just busted the whole ear off. I mean, it'll work fine without it, so it is what it is. Hate to see that happen, but there's, yeah. I tried. I heated it. I put a vice grips on it. I tried everything I could to save that bolt. Unfortunately, the mice urine just has it too oxidized and corroded in there for that to come loose, so it ended up breaking. It is what it is. Oh, this is interesting. Come on in here and check this out. What do we suppose them are? Let me grab a pliers. You guys have a look-see at that and take your wild guesses. I'm gonna grab a pliers and maybe. Yes. All right, let me get in here. What are you? It looks like a damn watermelon seed. Sitting here in the reed cage. All right.
And go.
All right. Let's try this tool. Jeez, these things are just slippery. Oh, that one has a hollow inside. What's in there? It's a nut of some sort, I suppose. I don't know. To be honest, I have no clue what these are. That's all that's in there. So that's good. Alright, it looks like I got most of the mouse nest outside of the shrouding around it, so I'm not going to pull any more of the shrouding off. We're going to leave that all be. I think we're going to go ahead and pull this flywheel off, though. I want to get in there and lube everything up and get this stuff working. So let's go ahead and do that and get all that off. Of course. Would I ever have the right tool? Nothing's in the right order. That's fine. See if we can give her the old-fashioned schmooge up, but I doubt it. No. Although I don't have, unless I take out the rewind, I don't have two things. So this is what we're going to do just with bigger tools. Pull up the big guns. Alright, let's go with this one and suppose this one. Yeah, I like these ones. Now we're gonna do this without trying not to bust this aluminum all out. I see somebody. Oh, that's where I broke it actually. Okay, yeah, somebody broke it right here. I don't know who that would be. So we're gonna try not to do any more of that kind of nonsense. This may not work. That one may be too big. I'm liking that one. Good hammer. That's all that's to it, folks. When things go right. I'm surprised this one popped off of there that easily. Normally they don't. Oh, like I said, you know. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad under there. Our keyway looks good. Everything looks fine. Okay, I tell you what we're gonna do.
Okay.
This is what we're doing. We're doing this again. Okay. I hate mice so much. If it wasn't for feeding the snakes, I'd say get rid of them all. That's disgusting. Alrighty, I think I've got everything pretty well tore down as far as we need to take it. I did go ahead and get this stuff moving. So now our stator plate's moving freely. Everything there seems to be good. So alright. That's it for this. We're going to go ahead and clean up a little bit, and I'm going to tear that carburetor apart and get that ready for the ultrasonic cleaner. So here we go. I'm just going to scoop this over a little bit so I can get in here. We got our beautiful amazing here. Now, this stuff I don't use in my ultrasonic cleaner, but he does have a product I do use in the ultrasonic cleaner. I will show you that at a later date. You got to earn that one. You know, I see there's about 160 of you or so that have been watching my videos, but I only got one subscriber in that time since my last video. I don't know who you are exactly, but whoever you are, thank you. I appreciate that. Like I said before, we do have a goal going on right now. If I get 1,000 subs by the end of August, we're going to do a full shop tour. I'm going to show you my toolboxes, the shop, and my toys. So, I don't know. I hope that's enough incentive to get some subs out of you guys. There's nothing to it. All you gotta do is click that button. It's free. It don't cost you a thing. So please help support this channel and hit like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Thank you. Let's get this carburetor tore apart here and just see how bad it is in there. I kind of want to keep this stuff so I'm not mixing it up. First thing we're going to do is just hit it with the old carbon choke cleaner and get some of this gunk off of there. Okay. Alright, I got a little bit of that nasty smudge off of it anyhow. So, oh, our butterfly is moving for the throttle. Is the choke? No. Oh yeah, we've got choke movement now. Well, I think it moves. I think this stuff over here is a little seized up, which is fine because we're taking all of that off anyways. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm going to leave it on there. I will probably leave that on there for the ultrasonic cleaner. Alright, let's get this tore apart. Well, I really want to use that 3/8, but nothing's 3/8. Well, that came right off. Doesn't look bad. Let's see where it was sitting at for turns in. There's half. There's one. Half. Two. 2 turns. And it's not going to be too hard to remember. 2 turns. Our seal on there is even still in halfway decent shape. Alright, we'll take it. That bowl does not want to come off, so let's very gently, because we don't want to dent it. Give it a tap. Give it a tap. Little tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Name that famous movie. Put it in the comments. What movie is it from and what Hollywood star said it? Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. Yeah, Everybody loves them. Let me know in the comments who you think it is. I'm willing to bet you everybody gets it right. And if you get it wrong, you're probably just messing with me at that point. Now, one thing I'm noticing I'm getting in here, there's oil in the bowl. And that seat looks new. That jet looks brand new. I would venture to say this carburetor was rebuilt before it got stored away. And it's all brand new in there. The needle's brand new. The float's brand new. So I'm going to go ahead and venture to say that this had a brand new fresh rebuild in it before it got stored away. How cool is that? Now I'm debating on whether I'm going to pull that fuel pumper apart or not. Maybe I'll just leave that guy alone. We will see. Well, either way, we're going to run it through the ultrasonic cleaner. Clean it up really nice. Get all this old paint and all the old crap off of it. Yeah, I'm really happy with the way all that turned out. Yeah, gosh, I better take it off of there. I mean, if I don't, I just gotta remember how it all goes. It shouldn't be too difficult, though. Well, the summer for me, guys, has flown by. I don't know about you, but it's a blink of an eye and summer's already almost gone. August is right around the corner. For me, you know, hunting starts pretty soon. And then, as soon as hunting's over, as soon as deer season ends, basically, snowmobile season starts, which is my favorite time of the year, of course. Come on now. Alright, I think I gotta count the turns on this thing here. Let's see how many turns out this is, because we gotta get this close. So, I can take that off now. Okay, so, it's about a half a turn. So, okay, we're gonna take that out. Doesn't look too bad. Like I say, that's brand new. Okay, we're going to leave that gasket on there because it don't seem to want to come off. Well, let's see what this fuel pump does here. It seems to just unscrew. Interesting, I've never seen anything quite like this before. Well, there's a little screen in there. It's got a bunch of smudge in it. Lovely. And then there's your little fuel pump. Little fuel pump. Ohio. Oh, wait. Yeah, Ohio. Tilston, Toledo, Ohio. Made in USA. Pretty neat. Yeah. You know, I still haven't really found a tag on this motor. Oh, I just found it. Look at that. I'll let you get in there and get the best look at that as possible. See if I can, hold on, let me loosen it up. Slide it over. Now you should be able to get a better look at that tag on there. Yep, you guys go ahead and do your looking around, see what you think. Clinton Engines Corp. And that name that I can't pronounce in Iowa, USA. It is a model number K753000-D, I think. And then a serial number of 1530478. Yeah. So that's it. I think that's pretty much going to wrap up the first video of the Clinton. This is going to be a two-part video. We're going to stop it here soon. I'm going to throw that carburetor in the ultrasonic cleaner and get that all taken care of and cleaned up, ready to go, some of this other stuff. And next week, we will put this together. I think we'll probably do it next week. If I decide to do it sooner, you'll just have to watch the channel. Click that bell notification so you know if I do pop it up sooner. But as of right now, the plan is to do part 2 next week. So next Thursday, part 2 will probably pop up. And obviously today will be up today. Or part 1 will be up today. So I guess that's it. We're going to go ahead and cut it here. Again, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification if you want to see a video if I pop one early. So hopefully in the next video we're going to get this thing completely cleaned up and reassembled and running. We'll see what it does. And then who knows, maybe we'll do a short or even a part 3 out on the lake with it. So let me know what you guys thought of this video. This has been fun. I've been looking forward to getting into this one simply just because it's air cooled. It's an American made motor company that I didn't even know really existed. I've been working on small engines pretty much all my life, and this is just one of my never really heard of. And then all of a sudden there were a bunch of Clintons just popping up, you know. We did that video on the little 4-stroke Clinton that came in, and I do have it over there, and I told you guys to comment down below on what you want me to do with that. I have it here. I'm going to give it a little more thought. You guys haven't commented anything on it, so I don't know what we're going to do with it. I may just post it up on Marketplace. Maybe next week at the end of this revival, maybe I will just give that motor away to the first person that shows up to get it. So we'll see. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. I may end up keeping this motor and repainting it and restoring it back to its original glory. We will see. I'm not sure. We'll see how much I like it when it's done. But for now, I'm going to get my ultrasonic cleaner all fired up, heated up, and ready to go. I'm going to dump all this stuff in there. I'm going to wash this nasty urine soaked shit off my hands. And we're going to get ready to clean all this up and get ready for next week's video. So until then, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming and having fun. I'm Justin. You were here just for fun. Till next time.